British politics is no stranger to power struggles, but now, a surprising new twist has emerged. Speculation that King Charles III may not be entirely comfortable with Labour leader Keir Starmer. While the monarchy has no direct role in government decisions, recent reports suggest growing tensions between the king and the man who could be Britain's next prime minister. Could this royal unease impact Starmer's political future? And is there any truth to the claim that Charles might want him removed from the picture altogether? To understand the weight of these rumors, let's start with the basics. The British monarchy, though largely symbolic, still holds significant influence over public perception. King Charles meets weekly with the Prime Minister, offering guidance and insight into national affairs. Historically, monarchs have remained neutral, but Charles is not known for being silent on issues that matter to him. Over the years, he has spoken passionately about climate change, social reform, and even architecture, sometimes putting him at odds with government policies. Now, speculation is growing that he might not see eye to eye with Keir Starmer, raising the question: could this impact Labour's chances at winning the next general election? The rumors gained momentum after a recent public appearance where Charles emphasized the importance of seasoned leadership in turbulent times. Some political analysts quickly interpreted this as a subtle critique of Starmer, who, despite his legal and political background, has never held a major government position. Others argue it was merely a general statement about governance, blown out of proportion by media speculation. But regardless of the intent, the timing couldn't be worse for Starmer. With the next election approaching, Labour is positioning itself as the party of change, promising economic reforms, healthcare improvements, and stronger environmental policies. On paper, some of these goals align with Charles's personal advocacy, particularly regarding sustainability. However, the monarchy's relationship with Labour has always been a bit complicated. Unlike the Conservatives, who are traditionally seen as defenders of the monarchy, Labour has had figures within its ranks who question the institution's role in modern Britain. While Starmer has publicly supported the monarchy, there are whispers that the king may remain skeptical about Labour's long-term vision for the country. Adding to the intrigue, some reports suggest that palace insiders have expressed concerns over Starmer's ability to handle major constitutional issues, including the ongoing debates around Scottish independence and House of Lords reform. Could this be another reason why Charles is allegedly keeping Starmer at arm's length? If the king were to subtly signal disapproval, even indirectly, it could influence voter sentiment, especially among those who respect royal tradition. Naturally, Labour officials have downplayed these reports, insisting that Starmer remains focused on policy, not palace drama. But behind closed doors, party strategists are likely assessing whether this royal speculation could impact public confidence. If voters begin to believe that Starmer lacks the full backing of Britain's most enduring institution, it could make his path to leadership more challenging. Meanwhile, conservative figures have seized on the moment, reinforcing the idea that experience and stability matter. Some within the party have even suggested that Starmer's leadership remains untested on the global stage, something that a seasoned monarch like Charles might privately consider a liability. So what happens next? Will Charles take a more definitive stance, or will this all fade into political noise? Most likely, the king will maintain his official neutrality, but the mere perception of royal skepticism could be enough to shape public discourse in the coming months. If Starmer wants to counteract this narrative, he'll need to prove not only that he's ready to lead, but that his vision for Britain aligns with the stability and continuity that voters, and perhaps even the monarchy, expect. In the end, while the king cannot directly remove Starmer, the weight of royal influence, however subtle, remains a powerful force in British politics. The question now is, will Starmer rise above the speculation, or has his journey to Downing Street just hit an unexpected roadblock?